We'll wait for 2-3 minutes for others to join and then we'll start. Okay, guys? So, welcome back again in today's lecture. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, we had stopped in the last class on equation of line. So we saw two forms, I guess, the slope point form and the 2 point form to find equation of a line. So here in this lecture, today's lecture, we will be seeing intercept form and I suppose normal form. So two more forms we'll be seeing in today's lecture. Let's start with intercepts of a line. What is meant by intercepts of a line? So again, welcome everyone. If there is any issue with the noise or video, please let me know. All good till now? Super. Yes, guys. Okay. Come on. Let's see what are intercepts. So here I've made an animation so you can see easily. I'll move aside and I'll just stop. So here it is given if a line cuts x axis at point A comma 0. So let's say this line cuts x-axis at point A comma 0. Then, and suppose let's say y-axis is at B comma 0. Then A is called the x-intercept. As you can see here, this length is called the x-intercept. And B is called the y-intercept. B is called the y-intercept. This length is called y-intercept. So I hope it is clear, very simple to understand. Now, let's see what we have next. Chalo. So this is an example of very simple example. Basically, if I say in rough language or specific words I use, the point or the x coordinate of the point where the line cuts x axis is called the x intercept. So here the line cuts x axis at 3 comma 0. Then its x coordinate, which is 3, is the x intercept. Similarly, if a line cuts y axis at 5 comma, sorry, 0 comma 5, then the y coordinate, that means 5, will be the y intercept. So works both ways. That is, if y intercept is 5, then the point at which the line cuts y axis will be 0 comma 5. So I hope the intercept concept is clear. Nothing much to see here. Let's see what we have next. The slope intercept form. Here, slope intercept form, we are talking about the y-intercept. So as we all know, the slope intercept form is basically y equals to mx plus c. This is a very famous form that you all be using in mainly physics. You have to use this form only in mainly physics, where everything is related to slope intercept form. So here, slope intercept form is, as you can see, y equals to mx plus c. Now let me tell you, in the last lecture I told you that uh, whatever form of equation of line we know, or whatever form of equation of line will do, will always get back to slope point form, because that is the basic of the form. That's why I prefer slope point form to use. So let's say line is having slope m and y-intercept is c. So we saw if the y-intercept is c, then the point where line cuts y-axis will be 0 comma c. So let's say we have this point. What is this point? This is x1 y1. If the point is x1 y1, then we can find the equation of line by using slope point form, which is y minus y1 is equals to m times x minus x1. Just substitute the values here and we'll get the slope intercept from y equals to mx plus c. Now we can use, or we may use, slope intercept form in many questions, but mostly we'll use slope point form. There are specific questions when we need to use slope intercept form, so we'll discuss that as the question comes. Let's see what we have next. Chalo. A very simple example to get the use of slope intercept form. So here the example says the equation of line having slope, this is the value of m, and y-intercept, this is the value of c. What is the slope intercept form, guys? Y is equals to mx plus c. What is m? Y is equals to minus 3 by 4 x plus c is 2 by 3. This is my answer. If you want to take, we can take LCM here. So I'll get y 4 to the 12 is equals to minus 9x plus 8, or I can write 9x plus 12y is equals to 8. This is my answer. I hope it is clear. Very simple to understand. Let's move to the next part. Yeah, here the other thing that we can find slope with. Till now we have seen we can get slope by two. First is by getting inclination. If we know the inclination, we can use tan theta and we can get the inclination. The next thing is basically to use when 2 points are given. x1, y1, x2, y2, then slope will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. And now this is the third way of getting the slope when we have the equation of line. That is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. If this is the equation of line, then my slope will be minus a upon b. Minus a upon b. So let's see how did we get the slope minus A upon B. So we'll just convert the equation in slope intercept form. So if you remember the slope intercept form, it looks like y is equals to mx plus c. Let us convert it. So I'll take y on y side. So I'll get by is equals to minus ax minus c. If I divide by b, I'll get y equals to minus a upon bx minus c upon b. So if we compare, we can directly get that slope is minus a upon b. Simple. So whenever an equation of line is given in the form of ax plus by plus c equals to 0, then my slope becomes minus a upon b. Is it clear, guys? Give me a thumbs up if it's all good. So we'll move forward. Okay, superb. Chalo. Here are some examples as you can see. Yeah. Slope of the line 2x plus 3y plus 5. So this is a, this is b, and minus a upon b is minus 2 by 3. Similarly, we can get it here. Very simple examples to understand. Let's see what we have next. This is a very important points. So that is, if two lines are parallel, we know that their slopes will be equal. Correct, guys? So here, let's say I want to find equation of line which is parallel to this line. What is the slope of this line? Minus a upon b. So the equation of line parallel to this line can be written as like this. Why? Because it also has the slope minus a upon b. Since slope of both the lines are same, that means the equation or sorry, that means the lines are parallel. The only difference is of the constant. So here the constant is k and here the constant is c. So the only difference between two equations of line which are parallel to each other is the constant term. Similarly, if the line passes through origin, now this is a very important thing to note. Not in case of a line, but I would say in case of any curve you can plot. After this, we'll do circle, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola. If you have heard those, then if any curve passes through origin, that is 0 comma 0, then there will be no constant term in its equation. There will be no constant term in its equation. What I'm trying to say is, if a line is parallel to this line, then my equation will be ax plus by plus k equals to 0. And if this line passes through origin, then there will be no constant term. That means there will be no k. So my equation will simply look like ax plus by equals to 0. Please keep this in mind. Whenever we have no constant term, that means equation is, sorry, the line or the curve is passing through origin. And next one also, if we are doing parallel case, we have to do perpendicular case. The perpendicular case says that same, what is the slope of this line? Minus a upon b. This, what is the slope of this line? B upon a. So as you can see, the product of these slopes minus a upon b and b upon a, if we multiply them, we'll get minus 1. And this is the condition for perpendicular line. If two lines are perpendicular, then their product, that is slope m1 into m2, will be minus 1. So if in a sum I want to assume or I want to let or I have to find any equation of line parallel to such line, then I can get the equation by using this. Bx minus ay plus k equals to 0. Now the only unknown in this equation to find is the unknown k. So if I got to find k, there will be something mentioned in the question so that I'll get k. If I got the k, that means I got the equation of line. I hope it is clear. Right, guys? Let's see what we have next. Intercept form, or mainly known as the double intercept form. the double intercept form. That means this form of, one second. So here, this means that this form of equation of line is having both the intercepts, that is x-intercept and y-intercept. So let us read the question. The proof is same, like it is not exactly new for you. I said ki every form of line, to get every form of line, we'll use a slope point form. We can get every other form of line by using slope point. So here it says that if the x-intercept is A and y-intercept is B, then equation of line can be given by x upon a plus y upon b equals to 1. Or I would like to remember it as x upon x intercept plus y upon y intercept is equals to 1. So how do we get this? That means if a line cuts x and y axis such that this is a, this is b, then this is x intercept, this is y intercept. That means the point A and B will be a comma 0 and 0 comma b. Let's see. Slope of line will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, b minus 0 upon 0 minus a, that is minus b by a. If we use slope point form, y minus y1 is equals to m times x minus x1. I said the main important form to remember is slope point form, because even if we don't know the other forms, we can always get them from using slope point form. So if I substitute the values here and I reduce the equation by simplifying, so that I'll get x upon a plus y upon b is equals to 1, which is a double intercept form. Where what is a, guys? A is the x intercept and b is the y intercept. Clear till here? Give me a thumbs up if it's all clear. No doubts. Hello. All good till here, guys? Is it all clear? Okay, super. So we have some one, I think student is new, right? Okay, fine. So let's see what we have next. Come on. So now let me tell you one interesting method to get x-intercept. So here, let's say the equation of line given is 2x plus 3y minus 6 equals to 0. So here we have the x-intercept 3. How do we get the x-intercept? So let me write something here. So to find x-intercept. Now if we want to find x-intercept, just put y equals to 0. So if I put y equals to 0 here, what I'll get? I'll get 2x. This is 0 minus 6 equals to 0. So that means my x ka value is 3. And this value of x is basically the x-intercept. So how to get x-intercept? Just put y equals to 0. Now, let me tell you one thing. You must have already assumed how to get y-intercept. How to get y-intercept, guys? Put y equals to 0. Sorry, how to get y-intercept? Put x equals to 0. So here, if I put x equals to 0, I think I'll get y equals to 2. So let's see if our answer is correct or not. So x-intercept, so we got, let's say y-intercept is 2. Yeah, sorry. You can see y-intercept is 2. Why y-intercept is 2? Because we put x equals to 0. Now for this line, can you tell me x-intercept is minus 2? Why? If we put y equals to 0, we'll get x equals to minus 2. Now, can you tell me what will be y-intercept? Come on. You can write in the chat box, guys. What will be y-intercept? Just put x equals to 0. I hope the new students will answer. Mahesh and Mamata. Oh, Shri is saying, okay, superb. What are others doing? So y-intercept ke liye put x equals to 0 and the answer is right. Y-intercept will be 3 by 2. Superb. Chalo. Let's look at what we are trying to prove here. So don't take this as theorem. I have just given the heading as theorem because in many books you'll find the same heading. But let us approach this question as we are doing a sum. Like कोई question आ गया है हम लोग के पास and they are saying कि prove that the area of this triangle formed is half into modulus of AB. So how to find the area of the triangle, guys? Area of triangle is half into base into height. As you can clearly see the diagram here, this is the right angle triangle. And if this is the right angle triangle, the area will be half into area base into height. What is the base, guys? A. What is the height? B. Now let me tell you, we put modulus because area is always a positive quantity, while A and B are intercepts. That means they can be negative. Suppose the line was like this. This is the x-intercept. This is the y-intercept. So in such cases, here the coordinates will be 0, minus b. So to offset this minus, we basically use mod. That means we can never get area negative, and that is the basic requirement. Area is always positive. Got it? Let's move to the next question. Or MCQs. As you can see, the MCQs is basically to test these MCQs. These kind of MCQs are basically to test your attention. Till now, what we have done. Come on, guys. What is the option? If a line cuts x is at minus 5, 0. What is the x-intercept? A. Superb. Huh? A. Please see carefully. It is minus 5, beta. Minus 5. The x-intercept is the x coordinate of the point. So what is the x coordinate? Minus 5, right? Not 5. Please note, I think you must have been confused with intercept with distance. So I got it. I got a confusion, I think. Let me tell you, distance and intercepts are different. You are saying distance is fine. Phi, that is very correct. But intercept has a sign. That means it can be positive or it can be negative. If the intercept is positive, that means the line cuts in positive axis. And if the intercept is negative, that means the line cuts on the negative axis. That is the significance of sign. So although the distance will be phi in both the cases, if I say x-intercept phi, that means line cuts on positive x-axis. If I say x-intercept minus phi, that means line cuts on negative x-axis. So that means the intercept has sign, and that sign ka significance I explained where it cuts, positive or negative. But the length will always be phi. So don't confuse length with intercept. Is it clear, Anjana? Superb. So answer is minus 5. Got it? Chalo. Let's move on to the next question. Yeah. The equation of line having slope m and y-intercept c. Simple. It is a slope intercept form. What is the option? Guys, 3. Superb. Y is equals to mx plus c. Yeah, now I am feeling good because other guys are also participating. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because if only I keep talking and talking and talking, you'll get bored. Even I'll get bored. That's why. Chalo. This is also very simple. What is the answer, guys? Slope of this line. Slope of this line. No one. How to get slope? 3 or 4. Will be 4, beta. minus a by b. How to remember it? See, remember it minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. I remember like this: coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. So what is the coefficient of x here? A. So minus times a upon b. That is minus a by b. Got it, guys? Let's see the next. Yeah. What is of this form? Let me give you a hint. Yeah. X intercept is a, y intercept is v. So I think it is. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It is the double intercept form, which is, I think, x upon a plus y upon b is equals to 1. Third one. Super. Now let us move to the questions. Chalo. Again, how do we do the questions, guys? Do you remember? I'll give you 1 to 1.5 minutes to solve, depending on the level of the question. This I think I'll give 1 minute. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what equation you get. Now, please remember whatever forms you have studied till now, but try to use slope point form. It is very simple to use. Got it? Come on, let's see who gets the answer. Come on. Anyone got it till here? No one? No one? Let me try then. So, here, inclination is tan inverse of 2 by 3. I hope you have studied inverse. That's why you're getting confused about. Okay, I think you might have not studied inverse. So, yeah, let me tell you. So, here, inclination means theta is given tan inverse of 2 by 3. So, very simple. I can uh, get this inverse on the left hand side. Now, this is not the exact definition of inverse, and I don't want to go into that because it's a whole new chapter. Let's just say ki ha, from this, I can write tan theta is equals to 2 by 3. And what is tan theta? It is slope. So, for using slope point form, I need two things, which is slope and point. So, here, the slope I got. What is the point? Y-intercept is 3. That means the point is 0, comma 3. Important. I hope you remember this. So we got the point, we got the slope. Let's use slope point form. So y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. Let cross multiply this. 3y minus 9 is equals to 2x. So if I take everything on right hand side, I'll get 2x minus 3y plus 9 is equals to 0. Simple. Correct, guys? All clear till here? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, super. Mamta, are you paying attention? You can at least give me a thumbs up if it's clear. Yeah, very good. And we also have MVR class 11 chemistry. Uh, I think this is some school name, right? So next time, please try to make sure you came with your name, right? So I can remember your names. Yeah, this was present or he or she was present in my class. Correct, guys? Okay. Chalo, let's look at this. Find the equation of line passing through and parallel to. Come on. Again, it's a nice, simple question. I think I'll give you 1 minute. Right? Let's see who does it. No one? Acha, I'll give you a hint. What was or what can we assume equation of line parallel to a given line? Only the constant term will be difference. Right? Still no one, guys? Why? I think what happened to you guys today? Let's see. My required line is parallel to this line. So I can assume the equation will be 2x plus 3y plus k equals to 0. Right? Now, in last lecture, we studied that if a point passes through a line, then that point must satisfy the equation of the line. If a point passes through a line, point must satisfy equation of the line. That means I can substitute 5 comma 4 here to get the value of k. So I'll get 2 into 5 plus 3 into 4 plus k equals to 0. So this is 10 plus 12 plus k equals to 0. So I think k is minus 22. Substitute here. So what will I get? 2x plus 3y minus 22 equals to 0. Simple, guys. You got the equation. Right? Is it clear till here? Give me a thumbs up if all good. Yeah. Now you are understanding all. Huh? But when I tell you to do it, you don't do it. Okay. Chalo. Now this is a good question. So I'll give you, let's say, 2 minutes. I think you should do it or at least try. Please take your pen and paper or whatever, pen and book, and try to do the question. 2 minutes. Huh? Your time starts now. We have to find equation of line perpendicular to this line. So if you can't think of anything, let me give you a hint that we have to use slope point form. Right? Whenever we have to find equation and if you can't think of anything, always try to use slope point form because it's the best way to get equation of a line. Come on, guys. No one? Okay, let's see. Uh, I'm not drawing the diagram because it will make you more confused. Or should I draw it? Okay, let's draw it. Chalo. I'll only draw x-axis, not y-axis. So this is the x-axis. My line or given line. Let's say this is the given line. I'll represent it with GL. Meets the x-axis at point P. Correct? And I have to find a line which is perpendicular to given line and passes through point P. This is the required line. So that means I need point P. To use slope point form, we need slope and we need point. So let us try to find point P. Now, point P, where is point P? It's on x-axis. So that means basically to find point P, we have to find the x-intercept of given line. So here is the given line. How to find the x-intercept? Put y equals to 0. So if I put y equals to 0, I'll get x-intercept is equals to a. Now if x-intercept is a, that means my point P is a comma 0. I got the point. Now we require slope. Slope ke liye it is given the line is perpendicular. That means if you remember from last lecture, if slope of a line is m, then slope of a line perpendicular to it is negative reciprocal. Do you remember the words negative reciprocal? So let us get the slope of this line. Slope of this line will be minus coefficient of x. What is coefficient of x? 1 upon a. What is coefficient of y? Minus 1 upon b, which is equals to b upon a. So implies slope of required line will be reciprocal of this and negative. So I got the slope, I have the point. Let's use slope point form. Y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Let us cross multiply, guys. So I'll get by is equals to minus ax plus a square. That means ax plus by is equals to a square. Simple. This is my answer. Right? Is it clear till here? Give me a thumbs up if it's clear. Please let me know if any doubt. Yes, I'm waiting. Acha. You look at the sum once again and then please tell me if you have any doubt. No doubts? Are you clear? Okay. So let's see the next. This is again a good question. Let's say I'll give you 2 minutes. Not so difficult, but still I'll give you 2 minutes. I hope you'll do this time. Please, I hope you do this time. Come on, guys. Still no one? Just find x and y intercept. How to find x intercept? Put y equals to 0. How to find y intercept? Put x equals to 0 and then multiply them because their product is given as sine alpha. Still no one? Come on, I think you are solving. Should I give one more extra minute? 90. Super. Let's see. Now, this is the equation of line. So, for x-intercept, we'll put y equals to 0. If I put y equals to 0, I'll get x tan alpha is equals to 1. That means x equals to 1 upon tan alpha, which is cot alpha. Similarly, for y-intercept, I'll put x equals to 0. So I'll get y-intercept as 1 upon sec alpha, which is cos alpha. So let us multiply these two. If I multiply these two, I'll get cos alpha into cot alpha, and it is given as sin alpha. So cot alpha is cos alpha upon sin alpha is equals to sin alpha. So this will become cos square alpha is equals to sin square alpha. Please see there, alpha ka range is 0 to pi by 2. That means alpha belongs to first quadrant. So this means if I take cos square alpha down, I'll get tan square alpha equals to 1. That means tan alpha will be equals to 1, and that means alpha will be 45 degree, which is pi by 4. How did you get 90? See your mistake, please. And if the mistake is clear, give me a thumbs up. Then we can move on to the next part. Anjana, please see the calculation error you made. So then we can move to the next question. Did you get the mistake? Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Yeah, please see the board. Okay, super. Chalo. Next, I am expecting answers from Mamta. Okay, she is not giving answers. Come on. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Mamta, I'm expecting you to give answer. Don't worry, don't take any pressure. Just try it. And if it's not coming, I'll extend the time. And still, if it's not coming, then I'll solve. Come on, guys. Let's see. Anyone? Try to make the diagram. Remember, if you remember the diagram we made for finding that area of the triangle, same diagram we'll use. Make a line in the first quadrant where it cuts x and y axis. So with those 3 points, you'll get a triangle. Please use this. Come on, I gave you a hint. Let's see. One last minute. Still nothing. Come on. Okay, fine. Nothing till now? Let's see. I'll do it. Don't worry. Let's try to draw the diagram. So, the same diagram, if you remember, I think this was the diagram, right? So, this is the required line L, and this is the triangle. Let's name the triangle O, A, and B. So, this area is given as 24, right? And this line passes through the point 3, comma 4. So what is the best way to get the equation of a line, guys? To use slope point form. We have been given point, right? So let's see what is the equation. The equation will be y minus 4 is equals to m. X minus 3, we still don't know m. So if we simplify, or should we not simplify? Okay, we'll simplify once we get m, right? Now, if you see, this is the x intercept and this is the y intercept. So, what will be the area of this right angle triangle? It will be half into base into height. That means we need to get x intercept and y intercept. How can we get x intercept? Simple, guys. Put y equals to 0. If I put y equals to 0, I'll get minus 4 is equals to m x minus 3. So minus 4 by m is equals to x minus 3. So I got x intercept as 3 minus 4 by m. Let's try to get y intercept. So y intercept. So put x equals to 0. So I'll get y minus 4 is equals to m into minus 3. That means y equals to 4 minus 3m. What is the area of triangle, guys? Area of triangle is half into base 3 minus 4 by m. X intercept is the base into height 4 minus 3m, and area is given as 24. So if I cross multiply, I'll get 48, right? Is equals to, let us open these brackets, 3 4s are 12 minus 9m minus 16 by m. Am I doing right calculations? Yes. Plus 12. So if I take, oh sorry, 12 plus 12 will be 24, and 24 minus 48, so it will be 24 here. Let us take LCM here. So I'll get minus 9m square minus 16 upon m. So it will become 24m. So if I bring everything on left hand side, I'll get 9m square plus 24m plus 16 equals to 0. Now this is the quadratic equation. I will hope you will give me the answer. Give me both the roots. Factorize it and fast. Come on. After this, we'll end the lecture. Give me the values of m1 and m2. What are the values of slopes from this quadratic equation? Come on, guys. This you can do. Mamta, can you do it? Come on. Let's see. What are the factors? Come on, fatafat. The factors are, I think, 12 and 12, right? So the factors are 12 and 12. Come on, guys. What happened? I'll rub this diagram so I can calculate it. Still no answer? 9m square plus 12m plus 12m plus 16 equals to 0. So I think 3m common, 3m plus 4 plus 4 common, 3m plus 4. So I think 3m plus 4 and 3m plus 4 the whole square it is. 3m plus 4 the whole square. That means m is minus 4 by 3. Substitute the value here. So I'll get y minus 4 is equals to minus 4 by 3 x minus 3. So 3y minus 12 is equals to minus 4x plus 12. So 4x plus 3y minus, I think it will be 24, right? Equals to 0. This is my answer. Simple, guys. All clear till here? Okay, you gave the answer. Minus 4 by 3. Super. Chalo. If it's all good, guys, we'll end the session here. Let me tell you, please revise it before attending tomorrow's lecture because tomorrow we'll be doing other forms. That are the two most important forms of straight line. Those are the normal form and the parametric form, or you can also say symmetric form. For tomorrow's class, we'll be doing normal form and parametric form. Let me recap you. We did slope point form, 2-point form in last lecture. Here we did slope intercept form, double intercept form in today's lecture. And next lecture we'll do normal form and parametric form. So till then, bye bye guys. Take care everyone. Tata. Bye 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 guys.